everybody, and welcome to another video. We start this one off on the good old M25, and a few people have commented saying what's good about it. It is me being sarcastic calling it the good old M25 because there's nothing good about the good old M25. So just for a change, there's a little bit of roadworks down here. Yes, shock, horror, some roadworks on a British motorway. Wow, and that is me being sarcastic, obviously. So we're coming to the split in the M25 where the M26 goes off to the right. Now, unfortunately, there's a little light covering the 1 mile mark. You've got 1 mile to basically get into that lane and sort yourself out. I'm out already because I know what's going to happen at this junction. It happens every time I'm on this junction. As you can see, the left-hand lane is starting to be not quite a slip road as such, but you can see the road markings have changed compared to the one on the right. Now, I'm going to show you the rear camera now, and I'm going to be speeding it up because it shows just how bad this van behind me is, swerving all over the road. It doesn't actually quite do it justice if I play it in normal speed. Now, as you can see, he's driving from left to right and all that sort of stuff. He's struggling, so he's obviously doing something in the cab, isn't he? And I don't know about you, but I always find when you look at someone like this and you can see all the crap that's on his front of his dash there, you generally get an idea of the character of the person driving the motor. Lazy as hell. Now, we've just passed that marker, and which is why I'm out into the middle lane. He's seen it the same as me. Yeah, the same as me. This idiot here has also seen the same signs that I have, but in his tiny little brain, it hasn't computed that he wants the left-hand lane rather than the right-hand lane. So we got the van coming up the inside of me now. I haven't really got a problem with that because he wants the M25, which I find a little bit unusual as he's got foreign number plates on. Now, the M26 goes down to the Channel Tunnel. Normally, when you see someone with foreign plates on in this area, they want the M26. It's a little bit of a clue here. So I'm going to overtake him because he's slowed up. I ain't speeding up, by the way. He's slowed up because he's got vehicles in front of him. So I'm going to overtake him doing the same speed as what I was. It is a 50 mile an hour because of the roadworks here. I say roadworks, a few cones lying about with no one doing actually any work. Yeah, so we've gone back to the rear, obviously, and now we're looking at the van on the left-hand side as we're looking at it. We're getting closer and closer to the turn-off here, and now I've got the van on the right-hand side. So I've got two numpties. None of them want to be in the lane that they're in. Good job, boys. So he's lucky that there's a space in front of me because there wasn't a space behind me for this clown to do this. So he's pulled across me there. Well, not across me, he's miles away from me, but he's left it this late before the road runs out. Yeah, before he's going over solid lines. You've had miles to get into the correct lane and you leave it till that late. And this guy has had miles to get into the correct lane as well, and he leaves it to, well, this late. It's not rocket science, is it? The signs are there. They go back 2-3 miles. And they still leave it as late as possible, even undertake me to actually do it as well. Yeah, different gravy. The M25, the good old M25, it's different gravy. So a little bit further down the road, we're on the M20 heading down towards Folkestone. And we are looking at the outside lane, that van, how close it is to that car in front. I'm doing roughly about 65 miles an hour, so they must be doing roughly 70, I guess. Yeah, and he gets that close, and he gets even closer. When we go to the front camera, you'll see him, he actually gets even closer. It's sort of like, have you got really good reflexes and amazing brakes in that van or something? Or are you just, like the rest of them, a bit stupid? So a little bit further down the road, we're still on the M20. And we're looking at this car in front of us. Answers on a postcard to what you think is going through this guy's brain, because he's done nothing wrong so far. And I've been behind him for quite a while, and I just can't work out what he does, why he does this in a second. We're coming down the slip road here and we merge on. and there's nothing wrong in what he's doing here. And we do go out to this lane because further down the road, the inside lane does actually stop. More roadworks, or should I say more cones, and no one doing anything. As you can see, the signs there. And so we're in the inside lane, really, if you like. Now, I don't get why he does this in a second. Now, maybe he's read something on this sign a bit different from what it actually is. But you can see 3 lanes go straight on for the M20. Count the lanes. Why has he gone out there? Why has he gone out there? He's not overtaking anything. He's not even gaining on anyone. But he's staying there. And as you can see, obviously I've speeded this up so you can see how long he was actually in the middle lane, not overtaking anything. You'll see a whole load of vehicles in a second go right up behind him and then move out to the outside lane to overtake him. But they're also trying to give him a little message to say, move over. You'll see him in a second. There's a couple of vans that go right up close to him and then move out to the outside lane to overtake him. And I'm convinced that it is like a message. You know, we all send messages sometimes on the motorways. When people do this, some people undertake. There we go. There's one. He's gone. He didn't have to get that close to him. Same as that one. Didn't have to get that close to him. But let's see what happens with this one. Does he take the message? Does he get the message from this big boy that's going to get really close to him now? Or does he just stay there? So what's your money on? Is he going to drive a little bit faster and, dare I say, overtake something? Or is he just going to slow down and move in front of me? Well, who's your money on? I mean, he's side by side with that other car there, but he actually slows down and then comes in that gap rather than put his foot down a little bit. It is a 50 down here because of the roadworks. So he was out there the whole time, overtook nothing to come straight back to where he was in the first place. Bit weird. So in this next clip, we are going to be looking at this guy here. He's coming on from the slip road, and like the other guy, he moves out into the middle lane for no particular reason. But unlike with the other guy, this guy is quite dangerous because he's not going fast enough. He's not going fast enough for my lane. I'm not going fast enough for my lane because I've got a lorry in front of me and I'm going to be moving out myself. But I'm not going to be moving out like that when he's got 2 vans coming up behind him that have to move out to get out of his way. He's not even gaining on me. So why is he doing that, pulling out like that in front of 2 vans? Not the wisest thing to do when you see what the first van is. Yeah, it's a police vehicle. But if you see how the police vehicle drives in a second, you will know that he's no better than that car. Probably even worse because he should be showing us how to do it. So we've gone back a bit now. This is me overtaking that lorry, and you'll see the police van just overtake me in a second. And you can see all the signage up there, what lanes we all got to be in. Again, it's plenty of time to get in the correct lane and all the rest of it as they normally are. And here goes the police van, outside lane. But guess what lane he actually wants? Yeah, he wants the slip road. When's he going to move over to it though? There is another part to this slip road. He ain't got to cross solid lines just yet. There's the second part to it now. And yeah, right in front of that van, right across everyone. Could he have not come in behind that van? Not a great example set there by the police, was it, that one? I don't think so anyway. Now, a little bit further down the road, you'll probably know that there's no sound. There's no sound in my car and everything because we were playing music really loud and there was a lot of conversations and everything. So I've had to take all of it off. Anyway, I'm driving down here. I'm overtaking that lorry there. Now, I'm not going to move over to the left-hand side because I'm going to be catching up with that lorry that's right up there. But I do think that someone was giving me a message here. The guy here, he's got all his company name written all over the side of his van and the back of his van with a trailer on the back. You are not supposed to be in the outside lane of a motorway with a trailer on the back of your vehicle. Yeah, and here we go. I'm overtaking the lorry. So there was no way I was going to move over for that little space of time. And the speed that guy is going as well is a bit too fast for someone that's got a trailer on the back. So a little bit further down the road, we've got another trailer in the middle, but he's doing nothing wrong at the moment. I can see this sign here, and I do not want the inside lane. I want the middle lane or the outside lane, but I'm going to go in the middle lane, which is going to be the inside lane in effect. But so I move over. I obviously didn't do it quick enough for this silly little girl behind me. Yeah, you see she goes out. She's driving way too fast, pulls back in, and you can see that she's quite young there, inexperienced and a bit divvy. And she wants the slip road. So she wants this lane. She was going to go round me, round that thing with the trailer on it, and go and take this slip road that is almost on us. Some people are just so impatient. It's unbelievable. Now, we do want to be looking at the trailer now in front of us because it's struggling to stay in the lane. I don't know why it's going right away over there. Now, we're just leaving Folkestone now. This isn't a London private hire, but he gets the same music. Now, I just show you that from the rear camera now. Obviously, there's lots of traffic in my lane, but he's too important for that, isn't he? He's a license to kill assassin. He's just not one of Sadiq Khan's ones. So he's going to zoom past me, go up on the pavement, and then park across the zigzags. Maybe he's just moved down here. Maybe he was a London private hire driver. Or are they like that all over the place? I think they are like that all over the place, to be honest. There we go. Good bit of driving that one, mate. Don't know. That's a difficult one, actually. I'll have to really think about that one. Oh, petrol head moment. Oh, petrol head moment. Petrol head, whatever that is.
Oh, it's chitty chitty bang bang. Oh.
Whatever that is.
Oh, it's chitty chitty bang bang. Oh.
Now, cyclists you are supposed to give 1.5 metres to, but not at the expense of other people. You mean to tell me you could not see that BMW pulling out?
Oh, you are so dumb, dumb, dumb. We scratch our head in disbelief that someone can be so dumb, dumb, dumb. Oh, you are so dumb, dumb, dumb.
Now we are approaching that roundabout, yes, that roundabout again, and it is priority to traffic approaching from the right. So basically, if that car there is turning right coming towards us, he has priority over that white van and the van behind that. Unfortunately, the van behind that doesn't understand that. He should not be going. That car should not be waiting for that van. It's a few seconds, but it shouldn't be happening. So we're going to drive up here like I always do, near enough every day, to the next numpty. So we're just going to speed it up here because it's past the lights round this bend here where we see another numpty. But I'm not going to tell him. As we come round here, we're looking over to the right, the queue of cars there. Now, what do you think he's looking at? Yeah, but I ain't telling him because he looks a lot like this guy. I'm sorry if I made you jump there, but he does look a little bit spooky weird, doesn't he? Now in this clip, it's all about spatial awareness of knowing what's around you. You know these sort of people that go to the top of an escalator and get off the escalator and then stop and look at their phone. They're so annoying and so dangerous. These people are just annoying. You know, they just got no spatial awareness of what's going on around them. So we're looking just slightly over to the left of the traffic lights. I'll point them out to you. These ones here. I mean, what a place to stand and mess about with your phone and have a little chat. There are others, but in the way, you know, move. So now we're looking over here to the health and safety executive of the school. Yes, she's got a lanyard on. She works in that school, and she probably is the health and safety executive for that school and doesn't know how to cross a road. Now in this next clip, I'm turning into this road. All the cars are parked up on the right hand side, so I do have priority. However, I was really surprised that this car all the way down here is letting me go. I do wave and everything, but we're looking over to the left, this cyclist that comes out. Not once does it look to the right. Not once. Yeah, you get on the pavement, mate. You're better off on there with observation like that. So it's time for me to have a proper rant. Oh yes, we are pulling up to these traffic lights and they are going to be red for us. What we are going to be looking at is that red light there, the red man. It's going to go to green and then it's going to go back to red. But look how long it is on red and how stupid some parents are. They are just dumb. I'm going to play some nice country and western music now.
Oh, you are so dumb, dumb, dumb. Oh, you are so dumb, dumb, dumb.
It's the last one. The last one I have the issue with more than all the rest of them. You're taking your kid to the crossing to show them how to use it properly, and then you don't use it properly. They might as well cross here. Absolute stupid. Dumb, dumb, dumb. So now I've had enough. I've been to Lidl, I've got me vodka, and now I'm about to leave. Now, the observation of this guy walking in the car park is beyond a joke, but I used to be a delivery driver, and the state of delivery driving. Good observation that, mate. Good observation. You've come... Where are you going? Now you got one idiot here that's reversing into here. And then you got the Ocado there that's parked on the junction. These guys are professional delivery people and they cannot fucking drive. I'll say it. I already say it live. I'll keep quiet and so you can hear what I say live. Maybe if you had done that in the correct place, mate, you might have been alright. It's not fucking difficult, is it? You just go down here and do it properly. You've done it when there's a van right there in a middle. Oh, Jesus. Where did these fucking people come from?
You've reached your limit on talking. Shut the fuck up.
Yep, that's it for today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye for now.